Are you ready for the return of the best support player EU has to offer? He makes plays. He makes counter plays. Godlike blinks. And the mistakes that fail. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Spung, and he's back once again on your screen. This time, we're going to follow him through playing Sylvanus. Will he make the blinks that we saw last time round? Will he make the plays that make us scream with delight? Will he make the fails that make us face palm into non-existence? Will he stay chilling on the beach looking at the crabs and having a wonderful time? Or will he have evolved into the next best support of EU? Find out with that and more as we go into this game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another analysis replay. We're going to be back with Spung one more time. The buddy is here, and we're ready to go. He's going to be playing support in this game, as last game was. This is a win he sent in, but I want to see his evolution from last time we saw him. He's currently in Bronze 1. How do you think I played? Overall well, and our lane's early game left a bit to be desired, okay? Had some nice body block in my opinion though, and I played more of a support role than a walking lump that throws around stuff. Okay, cool. What was the game you struggle with? Had a very big misplay with Fire Giant and a mana buff. And I totally mind blurped and forgot about mid camps in the early game, and I'm still struggling as when to rotate. My overall team fight seemed to be a lot better than normal, and my late game seemed quite good in my opinion. Now this is a long one. It's a 40-minute game, but we're going to do the entire game, I think. We're going to go through the entire game. We're going to do the entire game. Let's go, Spungy. I'm excited for this. All right, we went Watch His Gift. Let's look at what we're up against, okay? We've got Watch His Gift at the beginning of the game. Now, Watch His Gift at this very moment in time, before the changes of the patch is about to hit in the next couple of days, it currently does not as much as it used to. You can go for Watch His Gift, it's fine. The problem is that Vanguard is better if you're going to be aggressed on. You're going to be as Apollo and Ymir. I'm actually okay with your purchase of Watch His Gift. I think this is a good decision. The reason I'm saying this is a good decision is Apollo isn't as strong as he used to be. He's still playable, but the other hunters have much better matchups, and everything's kind of fine. So I'm kind of okay that you've gone with Watch His Gift in this one. You won't take too much poke, I don't think. You may get aggressed on a little bit by Ymir, but I think you will be okay with Watch His Gift. No wards at the beginning of the game. Are we not going to be a wardy person? I've been watching too many streams of these egotistical support players that don't buy wards. It seems that way. 4 mana, 3 health is good though. Definitely more mana pots than health pots that you need. Zeus is here to have a good laugh. Nice pull at the start. Good rotational drop. Next time round. Zeus, you greedy man. Greedy Zeus. Greedy Zeus is greedy. Right. Focus on autos. Autos, yeah. Autos, yeah. Now, question for you. Why do we put a point into our wisps, and why do we put a point into our grass before we've got a root? Why do we do those things? Now, root is good for wave clear, first of all. It does 80 damage. Wisps do not do any wave clear, so the wave clear is not very effective by getting wisps. It just gives you a heal. You don't need that at rank 1. It's not going to do anything for you. Or it's only going to give heals to you and some protections. The root is more important to take at the start. It'll help you clear the buff camps a little bit quicker. It'll help you clear the wave a little bit quicker in lane as well. Now the grasp is one of these things that you can take second, potentially if there's a pick opportunity, which there sometimes is in these lanes. Ymir's quite immobile. If you get a good root into a pull, he can really set himself up with a lot of aggression from the minions too. But I don't like the idea that you've gone straight into grasp here. I think it's very, very risky. Because all you're going to do is just pull them in and they're going to walk away again. You've got no route to follow up. Autos. No, what's that play? What's that play, Spung? Already, I'm unhappy with you. Spungy. It looked cool, right? You did a pull. Good job. Pulls are not the easiest thing to do. But look at the time that you pulled, We'll watch it back again. Look at the time you pulled. This is the key that I'm trying to work out. Look at the pull. Let's have a little look at what you could have won and what you could have done. You have 2 minions in this wave. I'm going to talk about aggro first of all from all these minions, okay? We're talking about aggro. If all these minions aggro a god, who's going to take more damage? Questions on a postcard right now. Is it going to be the team with 6 minions alive? Or is it going to be the team with 2 minions alive? Which one is going to do more damage if these aggro? The answer is the one with the red side. The red side is going to do more damage. The one with the red side. That's what you're looking at. So you set yourself up for a fight. You get frozen in place. There's now a full minion wave here. And you've just dotted him. You're going to heal, which is good. So you're not going to take too much poke, I guess. But you've just dotted him as well, which means all these minions are going to aggro you. There's the aggro from the minions now onto you. You're all eating poke. Look at poor Artemis. She's regenning now, but look how much damage she took because of that pull. Pull wasn't needed. Pull wasn't needed. You put yourself in a negative standpoint in this lane right now. You're going to be able to pick it back up, though. Focus on healing. Healing. I want to see a Wisps go off here just to heal it back to full now. That's what I want to see. More rotos, that's good. We've got a root online now. Cool. Yeah, no, you were fine to stand there. You were fine to stand there, just throw those autos. Hit him! Hit him in the face! Hit him in his big ball icy face! You've played as him before, you know what he can do, you know what he can't do as well. He can't hit from range. Hit him! Hit him some more. Autos, autos, autos. What's the pull about? What's the pull about? What's the pull about? What's with the pulls? I don't get the pulls! Spung, I don't get the pulls. Now, a few things to know. We'll discuss this one as well now. Is the pull was good, but all it does is stun. It doesn't do any damage. Was he still technically in range to keep going aggressive on that Artemis? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. So it didn't actually help you by doing that pull. That pull again! What's that pull about? Just through roots. There's no point pulling in full minion waves. I see you doing a lot of pulls, which look cool. Because you're hitting them, you're like, yeah, I'm a god. I will 180 no-scope everybody today. I ain't no beach this time round. I'm here to actually play. But you just keep pulling randomly. There's no reason to pull sometimes. No reason to pull. So that was up to there. Now, this is the point of the game where I like to call this the I didn't buy wards as a support player. Because I've been watching other people in ranked games do this. That I've seen on streams. And I'm too good for it, so I'm going to copy them. And you know what that's going to mean? You know what it's going to mean? It's going to mean your death. Even I buy wards. Look at her. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Slow down a little bit. She's beautiful, it's true. She walks right in with no wards on the map. And I don't know what to do. All I can do is pull you. And then she's going to go down. You're going to have to stand at the wayside and watch her die. It wasn't fully your fault for her death whatsoever, unfortunately. It wasn't her fault. It wasn't just your fault, but a ward would have helped you out by putting it down at the start of the game. It would have allowed you to position in. The pull wasn't necessarily the greatest, though, buddy. You shouldn't be necessarily pulling just a panic pull, okay? Sometimes you can. I mean, it gives a 1 second stun, but... Now, with 2 minutes 26 in this game, we've got no wall coverage. We're getting collapsing again. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. It's a trap! There's a wall! Run, Spung! Be free! Look at the crabs! Think of happy thoughts, think of happy thoughts, think of happy thoughts, think of happy thoughts, think of happy thoughts. Cool. We thought of happy thoughts and it worked out okay. Now, Artemis is back, but there's a full wave of experience here. You're not going to be able to rotate for mid-camps this time round, and I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. This is fine to stay where you are and not rotate. Okay, you can try and rotate now, just to try and support your teammates, but you couldn't rotate at the time. I know you said you had trouble with the mid-camps. This one, I can understand why you were here. There was experience to be had. You couldn't really go anywhere else. You could potentially still rotate now to support and get there a little bit late to the party, but you choose not to and stay in the lane. Hombas does go down. Some of that's really your fault. They should know not to contest those ones, so I'm not going to be upset with you about that at all. Staying in the lane's fine though as well. We've got 1,000 gold here. I'd like to see you going back to base here, getting boots and some wards. That's what I'll be looking for. Boots and wards right now. Why are we staying here? We're level 5. There's nothing else for us to do now. Potentially go back to base. We're doing it again. Remember, we had talks about this last time. We had talks about this last time. Why am I talking to the tree? I'll talk to the man. Come here. Come here. Sylv. We had talks about this last time, Spung. Look at his eyes. He's unhappy right now. You know why he's unhappy? Because you're standing here doing nothing again. We discussed this. We discussed this last time. Just because there's a scenic view, Spung. Just because there's a scenic view doesn't mean we get to just chill. The deadly combat arena. Look at it. He's so sad. He's so sad because you just stood here. You just stood there for a few seconds doing nothing. I think you should have based. Or you should have walked up and pushed this lane in a little bit more. Unlucky with that pull though, boy. Yo, if you pulled that, it would have been like epicness. Right, where are you going? Where are we going? Where are we going? That was interesting. I guess you were checking if the purple was up, but you should know it's down because your buff is still down. They come up pretty much identically as when you got into lane with each other. Back now. I'm going to go for it again. MLG, MLG. I'm looking for the MLG. We're really looking for this kill. Oh, it's buggy. Now, root first, pull second. I know if you get the pull off first, it's hype as anything. That'd have been so good. We get tower aggro for free. We're not really... The problem that's happening right now, Spung, with what's happened here, is that you're staying in lane so much that Artemis is still level 6. Apollo should actually be ahead on experience right now. I suspect he should be. You're 6 and a bit, okay? Which means that you should be ahead of your mate. I'm going to pop that there just for a second while I bring this up. There's your mate. There's your mate. So, you're that much ahead of... You're a level and a half ahead. Well, you're level and a bit ahead of your mate because you stayed in lane so long. And that's cool. Okay, you got the experience. Don't forget, Artemis did die, so you got a wave of experience extra than him as well that he didn't have. But then we check in with the Apollo and the Artemis matchup right now. We should find out that Apollo's got quite a nice, substantial lead here. Where are you? Where are we? Where are we? Where is she? She doesn't exist. It doesn't want me to click on her, it seems, but I'll find a way. So we can see that she's oh my god, I've got to press 2 different ones. She's 6 and a bit. I'm just going to pull the mouse. Yeah. I remember she lost experience earlier on. And the Apollo on the enemy team. That's where the mouse is for the 6 and a bit. He's over half a level ahead. Some of that's because she lost that wave earlier on. But on top of that is that you're staying in lane so long and staying with her this much time that she's actually getting further behind on experience, which is delaying your Artemis on coming online. Remember, Artemis late game is definitely stronger than an Apollo. Apollo has split push abilities, but Artemis is Artemis. Artemis is Artemis. Now, we sat here again with 1,500 gold and we're not doing anything with it. We're going to look for a kill here. I don't want to see a kill here. I want to see a base, buttery biscuit base. Can we base now, please? I'll do purple. Oh, the pink for the purple buff. Oh, Spung, you make me happy. Base now? Farm then base? Farm then base, farm then base, farm then base. Alright, there's another way for farm then base. Farm then base. Please base. Oh my god, the hyper plays! The hyper aggression! Out of nowhere. Oh, poor boys. Oh, the root boys! The root boys! There's no follow-up though. Okay, things to discuss about that engagement. Spung, that was mental. I'll say now, first of all, that was freaking mental. That engagement was like, what? Now, you missed the pull, which is very unlucky. The pull was cool. And then it feels like at this moment in time, you're really angry. That you went, God damn it, I missed. Screw this. Let's go in deep. Dun, 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 dun. But you're against an Apollo. And as soon as you do that, what does he do? He presses 3 and he's away, happy as Larry. And then they turn their attention back onto you. So you don't really get much follow-up from that one. It was kind of over the top on the aggression. You weren't going to get a kill just because you should know that Apollo will immediately escape with that one. The only way that could have gone better is if, you know, board did get popped immediately. I don't know what comms issues was going on with you and Artemis there, but I don't think Artemis expected that. If Artemis did expect it and she got a ball off, it would have been hype. But she didn't, so it's unfortunate. The ball was late. The route was very good then on that one. Right. These 3 minions and go back to base. Go back to base. Go back to base. Oh, I fucking love you, Spung. I fucking love you. I love you, Spung. I love you. 6 minutes in, we're going to go back to base. It's a lot better than last time, but still. Spung, please. Come on, Spung. Come on. Full boots. 2 mana potions. Okay, one little change. One little change in this, and that was fine with the purchases that you made, okay? Fine with the purchases you made. I probably would have changed one little thing. Is that should have been Blink. You went for Hog 2 there, and I would have changed that for Blink. It just allows you for a little bit more play earlier on in the game, and then work on your Hog 3 afterwards. Probably wouldn't have gone for the Blink there. That's the only thing I would have done. Now, mid-camps were up at that engagement there. You weren't there for the first ones, and you're not going to be there for the second ones either. There's no ward coverage on the map. The rotation through the jungle was a possibility, but I think you needed the wards. Wards were more important. Spending this gold was more important than getting the mid-camps, in my opinion. Trying to rotate for those mid-camps when you just use your ultimate wasn't going to be the best idea in the world to do that. Some people think that you should have gone for mid-camps there. It is potentially you should have, but you should have thought about that before you did the engagement into the duo lane. If you'd not used your ultimate in the duo lane, I think you should have gone for the mid-camps then. But you definitely need to go back. Now, I want to just point out ward coverage right now and just see what's happening. 6 minutes in, okay? You've not placed a single ward yet. I just want to see what's going on with the rest of the wards in the game, just so you get an understanding of what's going on. Look at your Ymir. 4 wards placed already. 4. You've just bought your first 2. And in his inventory right now, I'm guessing he's got more. Look at that! Look at that! This monster support has bought 6 wards. One of them is a sentry, right? At 6.5 minutes in. You've not bought a single one. These are your first 2 wards of the game. First 2 wards of the game. And one of those kills in your duo lane was down to you not having a ward. Down to you not having a ward. So you rotate mid, that's fine. Gonna rotate over for the red buff as well. The bad news is purple was done without you. Oh no, purple wasn't done without you, you did it with her. Ignore me. Ignore me. When we're gonna put these wards down, Spungy, they look cool in your inventory and all, but I want to see them go down. Now, Artemis is probably going to die here. That ultimate was hype. That ultimate was hype. Good usage. Body block. Oh my god. Yo. Listen. Spung, that was fucking awesome. Okay? I'll say that's awesome. That was really good play. I love the fact that you're like, come into my tree. Come here. Stand inside me, friend. I will protect you. Oh shit. I can't protect against that. Sorry, buddy. Rip the dream. Good. I really like the ultimate. I really like the heal as well, and I like the attempts at body blocking in case there's autos coming in, because you could hear Apollo was still in the sky and you knew he was semi-about. Really good decision making. I'm pleased with that. The body blocking and the shielding was very, very nice. Now, the only thing I want to correct on this, okay, is that you could have seen something going on a little bit earlier. A little bit earlier. This is what I'm going to try and point out to you. Now, it's showing you got the ward down on the map here, but you don't have the ward because I've just rewound it. It's a spectator bug. That's why you can't see the ward on this one because I pressed rewind. But right now, with how this stands, when you walk over here for this ward, which I'm fine with walking over for the ward, by the way, it's at this moment that you should be watching this little engagement. Actually, I'm pointing with my finger now. I need to use my mouse. You should be watching this little engagement here that's going on. Check the HP bars. You can see this because of the positioning. You can definitely see this engagement. You can definitely see their HP bars. They're close enough together that this is exactly what you would see on the map right now, right? You should be watching this fight. And there, see that? See that? There is when you should be like, the fuck, son? Come to my house at my beach and go on my Artemis? Get in there and kill him. That's what should be happening. That is the moment you should be immediately dropping your attention from going for this to ward and getting involved in this fight and turning this fight around immediately. That's when you should have rotated immediately to this fight. Now, there's 2 things. First of all, one, do you remember, like I said, if you would have got Blink here instead of this Hog 2, well, your Blink would be available now to be able to close this gap and turn this fight immediately, which means Artemis stays healthier. You've got Wisps online, which means she's going to get a heal plus protections, which are going to allow her to survive longer against this Apollo as well, and things would have worked out a lot better. So, right now, see how you walk forward now? Look at this engagement. You would have walked 2 steps here. I'm going to slow this a little bit. Walk 2 steps here. You would have blinked. And you would have ulted. Right? At the same time, you would have used Wisps. She would have been using Board to protect herself. She would have also had Trap. This guy is CC'd to high fucking heaven right now if you would have done this right. She would be a lot healthier. You'd also be able to do that body blocking that you did as well when she was trying to escape, and you'd be helping to block these shots off for her as well. He would have popped his ultimate to disengage, but you would have had your dot on him, your Wisp's dot on him. Artemis would have poked him a little bit more because you would have been healthy to stick around. She's worried about getting engaged on. But this is the moment you come into the fight now. She's just left. You don't have anything available right now. And then we get to this point of the match. The things have changed. Good route. Now, this was really good play. Like I said, it was awesome, Spung. But the difference is what I would have liked to see you do is this freaking pull that you've been using all goddamn game long, right? All goddamn game, Spung. I've seen you press this goddamn key and the one time we want you to really do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. Don't one time! Just one freaking time, Spung. That's all you needed to use it. Just once. Just once. But that is like masterful play. The little juke backwards and forwards there, trying to block shots. It's masterful. Masterful. I like what you were thinking there. I would have thought about Apollo coming back in because I've not seen this replay before. I was expecting Apollo to try and dunk in, and he probably ran out of mana on the way back is what I was thinking. Did he? Yeah, he did. Well, he didn't, but he just dropped down really, really early for some reason. But I love the decision making there to try and support. You could have pulled him and saved him. That was the only thing that was different. The root pull would have potentially saved her a little bit more of that damage than she actually took, instead of going for the ultimate. Then you could have followed up with the ultimate afterwards if you so chose to keep him very, very busy and locked down. If she would have taken less poke, still could have potentially got a kill still. Are we in slow-mo here? I'm just watching that last little bit back of that clip now, because if you're talking, you best not be talking. You did good work though, son. You did good, Spung. You could have done better, but you did good. That looks a bit like typing. It better not be, Spung. It better not be. It better not be. So we've got one ward down now. We put out another ward of the Gold Fury, that's good. It's not the best ward of the Gold Fury though, let's be honest. We should know about the Gold Fury wards. One thing to note as well is your ward that you placed over here, you should know is now dead because you placed it earlier. You're like, hey, where did my ward go? So you should know the sentry ward is down, right? You should know the sentry ward is down in that area. So you should be aware of that one, so don't place any more wards there, and you should be telling your teammates that as well. Now Zeus is going around the back for a gank. Why are we backing up? Spung! Why'd you back up? Where are you going now? Where are you going now? That was a bit odd. Sometimes you do stuff and I'm like, that's amazing, and then other times you do stuff like, what awkwardness is this? So, the reason I'm saying this is awkward, like, you're killing the minions, fine, you're taking a bit of poke, you start poking him! You start poking him. On the minimap, Zeus is on his way around like, yeah, good work, Sylvanus, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. He's still coming forward to poke, you're still fighting him, you can go for a route now. If you manage to root him here, he might panic and uses the moves to dash away. If he dashes away, he walks straight into a Zeus, and Zeus is like, what up, son? I'm here to take your soul. Instead, you poke, and then you stop. Hammer time. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Fight on the beach with the minions. We're just gonna chill. Don't worry about the engagement, Spung. It's okay. There's only an engagement going on that you could have been a part of. And then you're like, oh well. Well, I don't really want to farm these minions anyway. I mean, I'll just start the next minions. Yay! New friends. Hi, party. New party. Let's go to it. It was really random. Oh my! Stop using these pulls. The pulls are hype, right? The pulls are hype. But at the same time, you don't need to use the pulls like that. Like, just root pull, root pull, root pull. Now it's nearly 10 minutes in, we've got enough for Hog 3, we've got enough for Blink as well here. Is there a reason to stay here now? Not really. I don't want to see more aggression like this at this stage of the game right now, okay? I would rather see you go back to base here, get some more wards, get your Hog 3 online, get your Blink online. The pulls are hype! No, you're so mad! You're so mad. Oh, the ultimate is stringing shit after. I like the try. There's a Surcat. There's a Surcat. You saw it coming. There's a Surcat. There's a Surcat. Your passive kicks in. The tree. Run. Run. Oh, the root. Run. Be free. I want to break free. Healer. 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 Oh my god, you put him. You fucking god. Oh, that was a shame. That was a shame. You were a fucking god for a moment. Yo, you blocked both the shots. Yo, Spung. That wasn't bad, buddy. That wasn't bad. What are you throwing autos out for? What are they going to do? Will they celebrate your autos? Hindu's going to like that bit of this replay. I did some work that was good. Still looking for aggression? Are you looking for the pull? You're still looking for a pull. Go back to goddamn base! Please? Please? Please go back! Oh, at least you're gonna go back to base now, Spung. Well, at least you went back to base, eh? That's the bright side. Not the way you would have preferred to go back to base, but at least you went there, Spungy. Full blink! Full blink? What are you? What crazy aggression is that? Full blink? I mean, I'm just making sure he's not lit. He's lit. Look at him. He's just chilling. He's like, yeah, what up, boys? Swagging down. Oh, I've got a full blink. Full blink! Full blink now! A 600 extra gold spent on blink. You don't need that just yet. Where's your sentry ward? Huh? Where's your sentry ward? Sentry ward would have been good here. Especially for the goal fury, buddy. Full blink! This is madness! At least you can get to... I want to see some MLG blink pulls now constantly. That's what I want to be seeing. If you're going to take blink, full blink, listen, get in there! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You want to see why I bought blink? That's why! See, Spung knew! Spung knew when he sent this one in how I was going to react to that. And he was like, listen, son. Spung's like, listen, I might be bronze 1 right now, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need no sentry ward. I'm just going to go around and murder people, and then I don't have to worry about anything else. Good rotation, good route. Oh, you're my man, Spung. You are my man. You are my man. Do that goal fury with your Hawk 3. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Watch the goal fury, watch the goal fury. Good zoning, but watch the goal fury. Get back in time for the hog. Really good jump, Spung. Good work, buddy. Good work. Base. See, I'm not. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I should have shut the fuck up about the blink. Should have shut the fuck up about the blink, because now he's got enough gold to get what he should have been buying anyway, which is working on sovereignty. But he should have been basing the blink, dun 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 dun, the blink, the root, the uppercut, the wisps. Out of mana, rip, rip, rip. It all looked good until you went out of mana. Then does that mean we're gonna base now because we're out of mana? Are we gonna base because we're out of mana? Are we gonna base because we're out of mana? No! We're gonna keep fighting! We're gonna keep fighting! We're gonna keep going! We've got enough for a route. Uh-oh. We're backing away from the ball. In that little play then, just so you know, in that little play then, when the ball comes out... Sorry, the ball's on your side. You ran away from the ball. Why did you run away then? I'm confused why you ran away. I know you've got nothing, but your team's still fighting, and what you're probably looking to do here is to just try and be a little bit of a distraction. Like, the team wants to fight, you don't have mana, and as a Guardian, as a frontline, you want to try and soak as much damage as you can if you can do so, to keep these weaklings alive with their HP bars and things. So try and get aggro for minions, try and take shots like you were doing earlier and become a distraction. If you die, it's not as bad as if they die, because them not getting farm is more important than you not getting farm, honestly. So you could have potentially got involved. I like that you turned to the minions here to try and support and clear them down to get the aggro off them. Get out of here now, though. Get out of here and go by. What are you staying for? What are you staying for? What are you staying for? Spung! It's a full health Apollo. Come on, Spung. Go away. What's the blink for? What are you blinking to? This ain't a fucking time travel device, Spung! What's that doing? What was that for? Just because it's on 60-second cooldown doesn't mean we spam it every second. It's every 60-second, 45-second cooldown. Doesn't mean, hey, I got full blink. You did that just to annoy me. I swear to God, this replay has just been sent in to annoy me. Go back to base. Thank you. Love of God. 2 wards, working on sovereignty. Hey, my boy. And now he's going to be like, hey Hindu, you're not going to just use that blink? Well, because I bought it early, I've got a 45-second cooldown on it, so I can do it again now. Stop trying to be Jeff Hindler with the pulls, for the love of God. That's going to hurt a lot. That's going to hurt a hell of a lot. Good up ult, good ult, that saved your life. The ult saved your life. The ult saved your life for a second. The ult saved your life for a second, but only a second. Only for a second, Spung. It saved your life for a second. The ult was good, though. The ult was good. The reason the ult was good is Yamir was about to channel his ultimate, so you actually saved yourself from dying then for a moment. It's just a shame you don't have anything else to follow up with it. Good news is you get to go back to base again, but this time around you don't have any gold. I don't want to watch this fight. I'm not interested in these guys. These guys aren't fun. Spung's fun. It's going to give me an aneurysm at the same time. It's Sentry Ward! Okay. We bought a Sentry Ward. On that trip back to base. Sentry Ward's really good. I'm just wanting to see if he's got a grin on his face right now. He looks like he's got something up his butt. I think there's a stump there that should be there. His little pipes. Sentry Ward's really good, right? But sometimes, why would you buy Sentry Ward now? I want to see where you place this, because you want Sentry Wards around the Gold Fury, and now and again in certain stages of the game to deny vision if you're going to go for plays, okay? So you can try and do it like this side and this side of the camps to deny vision. Maybe if they keep Sentry Ward in here and you know about it, you're going to go and ward that. If that's what that's for, that's really genius, and I'm really pleased if you do realising that they keep putting a Sentry here. And if you do go over there and Sentry that now, I'm going to... There we go. We're back. For some reason my mic muted itself, so we're going to go through exactly what we were going through then. I think I slammed a key on my keyboard in disgust at what just happened, okay? So, I needed to take a moment and we'll discuss exactly what went wrong here. So, we'll run it back a little bit because I'm not exactly sure where we ended. And I'm going to go back to the point about the Sentry Ward, and we'll go from there. So, you bought a Sentry Ward. If you bought the Sentry Ward, that's fine. You bought a Sentry Ward, that's fine now. Placing Sentry Wards, I want to see where you're going to place them. I hoped you were going to place it at the Gold Fury, which you didn't. Thank fuck for that, otherwise I would have been mental. But this opportunity here, I was like, oh my god, he's going to do it. He's going to place the Sentry Ward here, because he's noticed they keep warding here every single time. And you know what he does instead? He fucking drops a normal ward! He drops a normal ward, and he ignores the fucking goldfish bowl. That's what happens. He drops a normal ward and ignores the goldfish bowl of sentriness. All you had to do was sentry that, and I would have think you were the best player in the world, Spung! The best player in the world! I would have been so happy with you! But instead, you dropped a fucking normal. Oh my god! Oh my god! Spung! Spung, please! Good ultimate, but you got yourself caught into a bad spot. And you're going to get womboed by everything. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Let's watch this one back now that I've stopped talking about the Sentry Ward placement. Because I was literally like, yo, he's put a Sentry Ward down. This is cool stuff. This is cool stuff. He's got a Sentry Ward because he knows the bastards have constantly de-warded that spot every time I put a ward down. I'm ready this time. I've got my Sentry ready for this. And I was like, shit, he's actually going to do it. He's actually going to drop the Sentry Ward. He's going to do it. I'm so happy. Spung, you're going to drop a Sentry Ward. You're going to drop... You fucking idiot! You dropped the wrong goddamn ward! Right, so you start fighting the Apollo. Why? Why did that? Sorry, this is kind of off subject. But why the fuck did that Apollo just attack your root thing to give him a debuff? I have no clue. I'm a bit confused by that one. But anyway, you're like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I'm in your jungle. I'm fighting you 1v1. I'm only a Sylvanus. You're only an Apollo. I don't care. There's people coming up behind me. I'm still fine. Then you're like, shit, that was kind of a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Shit, I just heard Sir Cat and I just heard Zoe. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Ward and leave, Spungy. Ward and leave. That was just a mistake from you. You warded well. The ward was really, really good. Because you went to go and ward for your team. That's fine. But your decision making to fight an Apollo there was just not wise. It just wasn't wise. That was the mistake you made there. And the worst thing about it, the worst thing about that death for you, Spung, is this. We're rewinding quite a bit for this bit, okay? Do you remember this play? I remember this play. Where are you? Do you remember this play? I remember this play. We all remember this play. We discussed this play. This moment of the game. Ultimate. Dead. You've got 100 gold. You respawn. I wait for you to respawn. You respawn. What happens? You walk out. You drop a ward. You die again. Did you get any experience? Did you get any gold? No. We're back to base again. Yeah. Do you have any gold to buy any more items? Well, at least we can get 2 more wards to go into the enemy territory and die again, right? Right. I hope not. I don't want to see you die more, Spung. Come on. Let's pick this up. Right, Gold Fury's coming up. You should know that because you did the last Gold Fury. We're back in base. We've respawned again. We've gone with our 2 wards, 1 sentry one more time. Here we go. Here we go. We're back. We know there's a mid-camp fight as well. Big fight at the mid-camps. We've got Blink. We've not got ultimate. We're blinking in. We're rooting. We're getting on the front line. We're taking up shots. We're pulling him in to keep it into the Finno Evil. Oh, yeah. The back line's getting wrecked, though. You turn to the back line like, well, the back line's not safe. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Keep people involved. Oh, do I agree with that ultimate? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Spung the God. Oh my gosh. Chase that, chase that, chase that, chase that. Turn it. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Gold Fury is available now. Alright, let's watch this fight back now. Now that we've watched it through, we can try and talk about exactly what goes on here and what decisions we're making. So, the first thing to know is as you're walking back to this fight, you can see this fight going on. We'll try to slow it down so it goes back to normal speed. There's an engagement going on. Zeus gets caught out of position, as you can see. Hombat is collapsing from the other side. You've got Blink available, but is it really worth you blinking? Is the first thing I want you to think about. If you Blink and Wisps is good. Because it will help out your team. At the same time, though, leaving your Blink available to you and just walking into this engagement isn't the worst call in the world either, just because then you've got the Blink to chase somebody down later on in it as well. Your ultimate isn't available just yet, so it's not the best of fights. The reason I'm looking at it being not the best of fights is, let's have a little look at the map right now. I just want to see where everybody actually is. We know where Artemis is, and I want to show you what we know, okay? This is what we know from where we can see people. We can see 3 here. So there's 3 enemies here. We can also see the Scylla because we've also got Bakasora coming around the back, and that's close enough for that one. We can also see Ymir. So we see their whole team right now. The only person we don't see is Apollo. Apollo dead, is that why? It's not showing Apollo being dead. Oh no, Apollo's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do maths today. Again, as usual. So, when we get to this engagement, you know where all 5 of them are. And your whole job here should be to try and peel and keep people alive. So, when we look at this fight, who are you going to be your priority targets for defensive duties? It's probably going to be Zeus. Should be the one you're trying to defend, because Artemis isn't in this fight yet. Baka will be able to deal for himself for the most part, and so should Humbats. But Zeus is the only one without any escapes, okay? He's the one you're going to be trying to peel for the most in this engagement. That's what your real game plan would be in this fight, okay? Is peel for the Zeus as much as possible. And then look towards targets elsewhere and keep people out of the fight. So we'll slow it down. We'll watch it, what exactly your decision making is. You blink in, and you get a good route. So the peel for Zeus has already begun, which is good. But then you turn your attention to start doing damage instead of still protecting the Zeus. Remember last time when we saw you with the Artemis and you were like body block, body block, body block in the lane? I'd love to have seen you do that again here. You should be trying to body block and put the wisps down to heal him up and keep peeling for him. So you should have turned your back on this engagement immediately and got your ass right up against and booty called Zeus here. That's what you should have been looking to do. Instead, you keep focusing on trying to deal with these guys in the back line here, keeping them busy, and keep focusing onto this Ra. Ra's out of this fight right now. You don't need to worry about pulling Ra back in. The pull's good though, but you don't need to worry about pulling the Ra in. Maybe you were looking for the pull on Scylla there, potentially. If you were, that's hype as fuck, by the way. If that was your real main game plan, you just got unlucky with it. But what you should have been doing is looking at the backside to see what was going on over here. You could have potentially saved Zeus. He probably still would have died to the dart, honestly, but you could have pulled Circuit away in this engagement. Really good ult on him though, because you should be able to bring him down. Baka realises the potential there as well. After you securing the kill, you knew he was dead then, and you did a cool guy look at explosions thing, which is really, really good. I love the cool guy don't look at explosions decision to walk away, and then you look for the rest of the engagement. Now, if you'd not used Blink now, remember me saying if you would have saved Blink, it could have been available for you here. Well, this is an opportunity you could have got with Blink. You could have potentially picked up this Circuit. She'll get away though, and we can carry on with the rest of the game now. So God Fury is available. You could make a call for this. Where are you going? Hello? Earth to Spunk? Hello? 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 Am I lagging? Hello? Hello? Oh! Oh! Whoopsie! I'm coming, guys! You fucking do that. Are you serious? I don't have my camera up right now, but I legitimately just, like, got... Okay. That blink was hype as fuck. But, he should have already been dead. Goodbye, sweet prince. Goodbye, sweet prince. We knew you well, Spung. Have eternal rest in the afterlife. Or maybe not. Zeus to the rescue. So, as you can tell by me saying hello, 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 you realise that you should have been on that Apollo immediately. The ward wasn't a priority factor then, even though you just put a sentry ward, it should have definitely been bringing down the Apollo. Apollo should have died earlier than that, which is unfair, which is silly. The Blink Kid though was freaking hype. It's just a shame you didn't have ultimate available or enough damage to burst him down, and Baka didn't want to come in with you. He was a bit too worried about dying. But the Blink was hype though. Blink was hype. I expected you to go for a big MLG pull again. And if you did it, I was gonna probably blow my mind. Good things to do back RPC here. Please go back to base, for the love of God. Thank you. We've got wall coverage there. Sovereignty online. What are we waiting for? Full mana. Okay. Thought you were going to blink over that wall then for a second, Spung. I really did. Killing spree. Fighting left-hand lane again. They're all low. Don't feel you need to blink too aggressively. Just watch the rotations coming out. Watch the rotations. Good. You notice the rotation? I'm really pleased you're looking this way. Please keep looking this way. Please keep looking this way. Please keep... Yes! Yes! Unlucky. I don't care that you miss. I don't even give a fuck that you miss. Oh! Oh! Apollo! Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh my god, he's gonna live! Spung the fucking kills you! Spung's a god. You're a god, Spung. You're a god. You're a greedy bastard, but you're a god at the same time. You killed the Apollo. Good job. You didn't really need to kill him, but you killed him. Good job. 1 damage. You knew it was calculated by Spungus. Now you need to run. You need to run for your life. Let them keep tanking it. You can still do this, though. You can still do this. You can still do this. Yeah! Get out! Get out! Run! Stop being greedy. This is greed. This is greed. This is greed. Look at your HP! Look at your HP. Be careful. I was really worried they were going to keep on fighting then. You were looking for a pull. You're not going to find it, though. Oh, don't let him get out. Don't let him get out. You pull that guy in. You've got no mana, have you? You've got no mana. Oh my god, no! Spungy with the body blocks. What's up, you mate? You got past my face? Back in your face. Back in your face. You should get a kill from that. Good work, Spung. Really nice. Really nice. Get out. Go back to base now. Thank you. Thank you, senpai. Thank you. Thank you. God, your games are so entertaining to watch. Alright, we're working on Magi's next. I don't mind you going Magi's, but is there really that much we're worried about getting Magi's? I guess you want to make sure that you make out blinking and freeze. Good big harpies again. MLG pull attempt. Denied. Oh, room inside it next time. Spung should have been a bit more on point with that. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. No, please, no, senpai, stop. That wasn't the best engagement from your team. And you forced this. You forced this, remember that. I think you're going to clean it up. But you forced this. Now the reason... Oh my god, that pull. Okay, Jesus. Jesus, this is hype. I should cast one of these properly one day and just follow Spung around. Now, what I'm talking about here in this whole engagement, okay, is right now you've got the mid-harpies, you look for aggression on Sylv on her, you're not going to find it, then what happens is the Zeus ultimate gets popped. Popped. Should be an instant route. You do though, I guess, and he just catches the remains. That's not too bad. But right now, Zeus has just used his ultimate, okay? Hombax's ultimate is up. Bakasaur is not here, he's got no ultimate. Artemis is not here, he's got no ultimate. Why do we continue the aggression? That's what I want you to realise. By you going forward and being a front line, your team want to follow you. Your team will follow you into engagement, Spung, when you're playing a support god, okay? And if you're like, come on boys, follow me, I'm a tree, they will literally go, okay, cool, you're a tree, I'll follow you. And that's exactly what they do, okay? Now, their team have a lot available to them right now. You've collapsed yourself into a very bad spot where they've got you pinned at 2 angles and you guys are funneling into a full angle here. You're in a really bad position where you are stood right now. Just because you're cut off from 2 different angles, you've got to deal with multiple abilities. And that's exactly the issue. You find yourself, you can't just walk up and eat shitloads of poke for no reason there. So you have to use your ult to disengage. Now this is them misplaying this more than you just misplaying this, because you managed to hit 3 of them, and you shouldn't be hitting 3, you should be hitting like 1 maximum here, because they should know your Beg's follow-up is going to be to use that ability to try and get yourself out of shit. So you do get yourself out of shit, but you didn't need to get yourself out of shit, because you shouldn't have been in shit in the first place. Don't go in shit if you don't need to. And the engagement rage is back on. Your team turned this one around nicely. You're looking at trying to zone out Scylla. Turn your attention there for a second. Now this blink, kind of overly aggressive, I think. But okay. Okay. That wasn't intentional, that body block, but it was still a damn good body block. MLG pull doesn't happen. But notice what I mean, okay, Spung? Think about what abilities you have available and what abilities your teammates have available before you try and go for plays like that one. I don't think it was really worthwhile. Good decision to try to steal away a little bit of jungle here. You're looking for Scylla. You're protecting more than anything. His back is farming those, I guess, which is fine. You get experience from the 2. What's that pull going to do? What is that pull going to do? What does that pull do? Just because you can pull things... Just because you can pull things does not mean necessarily you should pull things. Yeah? Just because things can be pulled doesn't necessarily mean you can pull it. Just because it's off cooldown doesn't mean you should pull it. Because now, that's it. That's all I did was pull. I mean, she panicked. Like, she panicked and she shouldn't have done. But she didn't need to. Now you're going to die, I expect. You should die. Chase the Sylvanus, who has no health. I'm a monster, not going to connect. Ymir's not looking at you though. You just walk away. I want to watch this one back. This is Spung being a badass here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Spung, the badass. We'll watch it from about here. Where are we? This is Spung the badass. He's got no mana. He just randomly pull a little girl. He's fine with it. And they just chill with an auto attack. 50 damage worth of damage for that mana. Just so you know, that's what you did with that engagement then. You did 50 damage for a 30-second CD. 50 damage for a 30-second CD before cooldown reduction, so it's a bit lower. And then we're gonna watch Math in action. Who'd say Math in action? Spung in action. I don't know why I said Math there. Watch Spung in action. Spung's like, I'm gonna blink him. I've got no mana, but I'm blinking. I'm cool. Look at me. I'm chilling. Look at me. I'm on a tree, motherfucker. I'm on a tree. Look at me. I ain't scared of you. She's giving him the evil eye. Like, really, really, really? You're messing with me? Do you know who I am? You need some damage. You're like, all right, fine. Still a tree. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Fine. Guess I best start leaving then. Can you just chill? Alright. Alright, I'm off. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm not gonna stick around. Look at this. This is just like, don't even give a call. Look at him. He just ran away like, yeah, we're doggy. Let's go. Let's go. Not worried. And then as soon as he misses that, he's like, alright, we're fine. We're cool. We're out. Spung gives no fucks. You literally just blinked into a crazy combat. You should have died for that and got away with it. You're mental. You are mental, Spungy. Base, for the love of God. Where are we going? Adventure time again. Alright, you soaked experience. That's good. I'm going to check in with a few things in this game so far. You are 4 levels up on your mirror. High fives for that. You haven't died that many times. High fives for that. Your deaths have been stupid, though. Low fives for that. Some of your blinkings have been irrational. Low fives for that. Your decision to get max blink, crazy. Low fives for that. High fives for the use of the high blink, though, and making it would pay off. I feel like you've blinked every time it's up just to try and make sure it was worthwhile and investing into full blink so early. Back to base. What we get now? They're getting a fire giant. What you game? Let's see whose fault that is, shall we? So you're chilling over here with no mana, no health. You're blinking randomly. And that happens, which we saw. You juke out that ability. You're feeling pretty good with yourself that still ults down. And then you go and do red. Let's just do red buff. Why not? Why not do red buff? Why not do back harpies too? It was at this moment Spung knew he'd fucked up. See, look at his face. He's like, well, shit. Shit. Maybe I should have based. The reason he knows that now is because you recall it, and you can see, because you've got a ward over here, is showing full vision of this team here. I think you just literally just seen essentially. But you had a ward here, the whole team's over here, and you have to go back to base. Why? Because you have no mana, no health, which means you give them up a free fire giant for free. For free. This is why you've got to stay full health and mana, Spung, and sometimes go back earlier, lose a little bit of gold. You can't stick around there for that time. You had to go back earlier. By going for the extra farm, I like the fact you wanted to farm and get some experience for yourself still, but at that moment in time you needed to be available for the fire giant. I think when you were doing the red buff, okay, doing the red buff was fine, but the moment that you see that Bakasura dies on the right hand side, I would have liked to have seen you go back to base immediately and then go to contest this fire giant, because you could have potentially made it. Sticking around for the back harpies was the misplay there. That was the misplay.
Double kill.
I don't mind you going aggressive here looking for a pick. Blink! It wasn't unnecessary, but it wasn't necessary. You can take this up a bit. Pop your wisps. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good position in your autos too to hit the tower at the same time. Get out now. Good job. Good work, Spungy Spung. That's not bad stuff. You gave up the fire giant now. Okay. Uh, okay. Did you, like, smoke something between the moment you blinked there in this engagement here and took the tower down and left at the correct time to this point? Are you lit? He knows he's fucked up again, look at him. It was at this moment Spung knew he'd fucked up. I don't know why he stuck around. I can understand the idea of taking the blue buff away, that's fine. The problem is that you should have watched where your teammates were and where they weren't, guys. That was the issue, Spung. You should have seen Zeus left you, Artemis left you. You were in dangerous territory there. It was too risky. It was too risky. That's why you died. You should have really looked at what happened with your teammates and looked at the position they were in before you carried that one on. I mean, honestly, that wasn't really your fault. Your team should have taken that down, but they didn't. And your call to do that was good, but then when they leave, you should leave too. You're not going to be able to bring it down in time yourself. You get caught out of position because of it, and it's a 4v5, and they still got Fire Giant. Your team's doing Gold Fury and you're not there, but you're coming back. We've got Magi's online. Our ult's back up again. We've got full wall coverage. Cool. They get the Gold Fury because your team decided to do Gold Fury without you. That's very smart. Spung on the front line. Peel, peel, peel. Peel, peel, peel. Good, 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 good peeling. Good peeling. Wow. To an extent. To an extent, that was good peeling. Because what I saw you do here... Let's get... Respawn. Cool. It didn't look too bad, this. It didn't look too bad. I don't think you needed to blink ult immediately, but Apollo was there. He was there prime for you to go for that. Snipe was on cooldown. You knew that much, so Ra's not got too much left on him. The blinking was good to go straight for Apollo. The ultimate's good because the good news is, exactly as you do that, your mate turns up too to the party. Now, it's at this point which I'm going to be looking at from you, Spung, okay? You would seem to prioritise your attention to the ones on the front line, which is good. You've zoned out 4 there. This is really good from you. There's a line of 4 enemies there, okay? They are not a threat right at this second in time. Yes, I know there's a Scylla and a Ra there as well. Ra did just use Snipe. Scylla still may have Iron Man Monster. But I love the fact that you've got them there, you've looked at them, you've established their positioning, and then you turn back to look at Ymir and make sure he can't get onto your team. Then, after that, you carry on with the aggression on this guy here. I guess you're trying to walk back towards your team and keep the zone control. The problem is that you're a defensive tackle here. You're there to protect. And the one thing is, you just let someone slip through your back door. You just let someone slip through your black door here, through your blind side. That was the issue. Everybody else is still under full control here, but the blind side is what you should have seen. This was the blind side that you had to keep an eye out for, and this is the spot that you kind of missed it. If you would have noticed that pull that you've just done there should have been a 180, and it should have been a pull here. That's what it should have been. Bring her back into the zone of control for your team. You have controlled this fight very, very well with your positioning. You just let someone slip. That was the only issue I saw with this so far. I really like your decision making there. I can see what you're thinking. But now because that guy got through your backline, you've now got to adjust your backline again. Rotate towards Zeus. This is good. So protect the Zeus. That's what you should be planning to do. He's got no escapes. I love the fact you're standing in front. And once you realise you're in a good position to protect Zeus, you focus back on going back into the fight again. That's good stuff. You've got no cooldowns for autos, but hold your position because you know you've got Zeus behind you. I'm fine with this. Now he's trying to root people inside this ultimate if you can. That should be the game plan now. He's trying to keep people rooted inside. Apply some autos. There's a root going down, unfortunate. You're going to find anything else. Keep the zone control. Turn to your team. Check positions. Good. Good, Spung. That was nice. I like the fact you turn around just to check their position. Like, okay, where is everybody? How's the HP? Do I need to heal? You're still sticking to Zeus as well. Still sticking to Zeus as well. That's good. Good route. Keep him busy. Taking a little bit of poke so you reposition yourself and walk away as well. Oh, unfortunately you die, Spung. Unfortunately you die. I love that about that play then. And that's something from support players, guys, as a whole. Like, that's what you should be doing in the fight. Even if Spung's game plan wasn't necessarily doing exactly what I said, that's what you should be doing as a support player, is preventing people from getting to your back line. The fight of lining up 4 in a row like that was like, okay, they're all zoned. Turn my attention to the one that's not zoned. Zone him as well. Someone slips through. the position changes, your front line changes, which means you have to change position too, so you're back up to support the Zeus and can protect the Zeus at all times. You allow the Zeus to do so much work in this fight by your positioning alone. Not necessarily your ability landing, but you're just your positioning. If he goes down now, he goes down now. You died already, there's not much else you can do, but you did do as much as you could. You did do as much as you could. That's a very interesting build though. So now we're going to work on our amulet. We want to get wards down because I feel like you're buying wards. I just don't see you placing them that many times. 11. 22 to 11. 22 to 11. That's 2 football teams. That's 1 football team. 2 football teams. 1 football team. 2 football teams. You can see the difference. It's a football team. It's a football team. That's right. Oh, unlucky with the pull. Unlucky with the pull. Yo! Yes, I love you so much, man. You're so much fun to watch because you're just like, alright, cool. I'm gonna go for a pull. That was so funny. Don't do this, Spung. This is like hyper aggression on crack. That's the issue with this one. It's like, so Ra's overextended. I'm gonna land a root. No, I'm not. I'm gonna land a pull. No, I'm not. Fuck this stupid game. Why can't I land a goddamn ability? Fuck this shit. Blink. Ultimate. Yeah. Eat that shit, son. Eat that. Oh, okay. My ult's on cooldown now, guys. I hit him, right? Right? I hit him. I hit him. It was good, right? That's the only problem that you have, is that I see you do stuff like that. So the wall coverage is not bad here from you. There's a sentry at fire, you should know that. Go and clear the sentries out, please. Go clear the sentry out. Oh, your teammates did, that's cool. Engagement here. Notice one thing now, you're almost still on cooldown. Why is your ultimate on cooldown? Because you did the panic Spung. You did the panic Spung. You panicked. Your zone control's not so good here. The pull's good though. The pull's very good. But you're not watching your front line. You've got a good group in here. Now you should know Zeus is behind you. The only thing is in this engagement, I'm pretty sure Artemis is fighting that Cat over this side. Is that a Cat? No, it's a Ra. Okay. The pull was great. You've zoned them all into a trap, and I want to see your positioning in this engagement again. Once again, it's the same thing we're looking for. Protect Zeus. You're trying to support Artemis here. You forget about Zeus though. Nowadays, everybody wants to talk, but you forget about Zeus, and no one looks. What's going on over here? Oh, he's going to clean it up anyway. That's fine. You're still looking to peel, which is good stuff. You are still looking to peel, which is very good stuff. You're trying to support. Push down this mid tower now. Get your team to come in with you. Tank it up like a good boy. Yo, why are you dropping aggro? Why did you drop aggro? Where are you going? You going fire? Alright, call for the fire. Cool. 30 minutes in. I would ask Spunk, I know this was a win and I don't normally do wins, but I wanted to see you based off last time we saw the Yimei game and from this game instead of the differences in your playstyle and what you've tried to improve and work on. You are getting better, Spungy. You are getting better. But you know why? Because you're not sat here doing this all day like you did last time. So pretty. So pretty. Wow. I really like this place. That's how it felt. I was watching your game last time round. This time round, though, you seem to be a little bit more on the ball. Sometimes you're being a little bit too overly aggressive. You get yourself picked in awkward positions sometimes. Your support play, for the most part, is good, but sometimes don't feel like you have to use a cooldown just because it's up, okay? I feel like you're overusing your cooldowns too much because you think, well, it's off cooldown, better use it. And it's not always going to be the best spot to use it in that you're actually doing it in. So work on that a little bit and just think about, is it really worthwhile me pulling this person right now? Is it really worthwhile me rooting this person? Okay, I missed the root. Is it really worthwhile me pulling him? Okay, I missed the pull. Should I now blink ultimate? That's a prime example of what we just saw at the end with Ra there. But wall coverage needs to pick up. You need to use that gold that you get in your inventory as well, Spung. You spent way too long out in the world without spending gold. You had like nearly 1,500, 1,800, 2k around that sort of area of gold at the start of the game before you actually based. If you would have based earlier, that gold would have been put to effect and been more useful than it actually was. Your itemization, not too bad. The Watcher's Gift was a little bit risky, but don't worry about that for now because it's probably going to be Watcher's Gift for the rest of the next season anyway with the changes that are coming out in the patch, so don't worry too much about that. I'm really pleased to see your evolution of your play. Keep going forward though, Spung. If you're going to be a support player main, cool. I'd be happy to have you as a support player right now. I'd shout at you a lot. I'd laugh at you a lot. I'd laugh with you a lot. but I can see you have potential to be a support player. You just need to work on some more things and keep going forward with it. Realise the mistakes you make and keep getting better. Good luck though, buddy. Good luck.